and the visiting Portsmouth Patriots. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the Rhode Islanders Classic League. These rules provide for fair competition among the players. Spectators can hope to promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal or written physical conduct that can be interpreted otherwise is subject to violence to ejection. Respect and support the players, coaches, and officials. If you would like to become an official or a coach, please stop by the scores table and information will be provided to you. In the meantime, please help make this enjoyable game for all by staying positive and cheering for your team. Would everybody please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. And now for Portsmouth starting lineup. A senior, number 1, Calvin Lucente. A senior, number 2, Carson Carney. A senior, number 4, Neil Tolson. A freshman, number 5, Adam Carney. And a senior, number 0, Luke Brennan. The Patriots are coached by Joe Hockey, assistant coach is Mari Hockey. Athletic trainer is Josh King. And now, for your Westerly Bulldogs. A 5'10" senior guard, number 2, Trey Rexton. Junior guard, number 3, Romello Hampton. A 5'10" senior guard, captain, number 5, Lance Williams. A 5'10" senior guard, number 10, captain, Tyler Rafferty.
Hello one, hello all, and welcome to some midweek hoops here at Federico Gymnasium. We are just moments away as the Bulldogs play host to the Portsmouth Patriots. The men are taking the court as we speak. I am the voice, Greg Moreno, alongside producer and owner Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We have Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing it to you live Westerly sports all the time. Set for the tip, Romello Hamlin, number 3, not our tallest player, but he's got hops. Watched in pregame to see if number 1, Jesse Samo, would be on the court. I watched him in his warm-up suit. He was warming up, however, he did not move any further and take off the warm-up suit. That's unfortunate for the Bulldogs if they're going to be missing him for another contest. This time of the year and these opponents, record-wise, are beginning to become must-wins if you have postseason aspirations. The tip, that's going to go long to the Patriots, and here we go. Patriots come into the game with one more win and one more loss than the Bulldogs. They sit at 4-6 and 6-8. Bulldogs are at 4-7 and 6-8. And the steal around his back. Williams has it. He'll press to the hoop, and that doesn't go. Rexus with the rebound. Offensive rebound, kicks out. Rafferty from 3, no good. Another rebound for the Bulldogs. Nice job underneath on this first possession. And the fourth time's the charm. Bulldogs on the board, 2-0. So, like I said, both teams clumped up in the middle there, record-wise. this time of the year, these start to become must-wins as far as just getting into the playoffs in general and then seeding. Jumper, fadeaway, no good. Bulldogs don't box out well. They get a second chance and foul on the way up. I do believe we'll see a couple free throws here. Number 0, Luke Brennan, senior. It's got a lot of seniors on this Patriot team. As I look down here, 3, 4, 9 seniors that they brought to town today. So that is going to be one heck of a rebuild. There's no question about that. They got a freshman on board, a sophomore, and a junior. That wraps it up. And second is no good. Bulldogs make out Williams, and he tries to get it to Hamlin. Bounce pass, picked off, and the Patriots grab the 2 anyway. Turn it into 3 and have the early 3-2 lead. Williams pushes it forward, and that one almost gets picked off. So the Bulldogs are going to inbound. They're going to have to read the court a little bit better here. There's a couple advantages height-wise, there's no question, especially without saying, but you're going to hear me say that a lot. A couple taller players on the Patriots. Height doesn't necessarily mean quality, but just saw him standing there. 3-point attempt by Rex, just no good. Almost got another offensive rebound, Rafferty, but he landed out of bounds, and the Patriots will take it. So with only one day off back on the court on Friday night, the Bulldogs are going to head to Cranston East, followed by Bishop, Hendrick, and the schedule doesn't get friendly. Got to grab these. And these aren't easy to come by either, that's for certain. As they lost the game that I'm confident they could have won or would have won. 3-point attempt for the Bulldogs, no good. But again, they almost ripped down the rebound. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. They are rebounding extremely aggressively. It's a very impressive start as far as offensive rebounding for the Bulldogs. If the Bulldogs weren't shorthanded the other day, take 3 out of the 4 of those quarters, and they played neck and neck within points. Williams has it, top of the key, the whistle, and that's going to go against the Bulldogs. The Patriots will take it with a 3-2 lead early on in this Wednesday night hoops extravaganza at Federico Gymnasium. The students are on hand. Bulldogs side of the gym full per usual. The ladies snapped a 7-game skid last night with an impressive performance all around by everybody. Career highs for Sid Hake all the way to the hoop with ease for the Patriots as they grab their 5th point. Aldrich has it. Bounce pass to the corner. That's Rafferty. Hamlin open. No head fake. Free throw line. Spin with the left. Beautiful move up and in. Romello Hamlin answers before any kind of run can pop off here early on for the Patriots. And that's quick hands there for Rextus for the Bulldogs. Fortunately for the Patriots, the kick went to one of their players. Top of the key. He's got his hands all over. And they try to get through 3 Bulldogs. One gets whistled. Probably on the floor, I would imagine. Neither team in an offensive rhythm here early on, per se. Defensive battle thus far. Physical. And inbound. Defended by Rafferty. Shot's no good. Rafferty with the rebound. Hamlin will take it up from right to left for the Bulldogs here. Crosses over his opponent, jumper, free throw line, and that pops up and in. He is 2 for 2 from the field. Took the first one to the hoops, spun it in with the left, and the fadeaway jumper from the corner of the free throw line there. Bulldogs have a 1.65 lead. Deep 3, stops and pops in front of the dog pound, and he strikes for the Patriots. Missed the number on that one. Gonna think it's Calvin Lucenti for the Patriots, who's on the ball right now. Hamlin working on the baseline, goes to the top. Rafferty getting a lot more action as the season progresses. It was pretty much a full-time starter all year long, but doesn't see much time off the court. That pass is essentially picked off by the Patriots, who will inbound. Bulldogs will press the inbound. Patriots race across midcourt. And the runner, teardrop, good. Tough shot from about the free throw line. He left the ground. And the Patriots have a 4-point advantage here. Halfway through quarter number 1. Moving right along. And that pass goes wide, and the Patriots take the turnover. Lazy passing, sloppy passing has been an issue for this Bulldogs team. I hate to use the word lazy. I don't know if it's particularly that way, but sloppy, not crisp. Just off the mark with some touch passes. Head fake, nice pad, nice dish underneath. Can't finish for the Patriots. They get another chance, and he is fouled. Going to go to the free throw line. And that is Lucenti for the Patriots. Rafferty gets whistled. First one is good. And number 2 is up and in for the Patriots. Plumped in and bounds for the Bulldogs. Hamlin has it and will take it up. A little full court trap. Patriots are employing. The Bulldogs break it. Williams has it in the corner. Plumpton with it now. Back to Williams. To the hoop he goes and comes up short. Rebound Lucenti for the Patriots. He's all over. Dish up ahead, number 4. Neil Tulson, he wore that number in the fall and caused nightmares for the Bulldogs on the football field, looking to do the same thing here on the hardwood. 2:58 to go, in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs with a little deficit here early, 14-6. Patriots just playing a little bit more crisp offense. Bulldogs coming up with some kind of an early scheme. That was a short one. There's the buzzer. And players will be taking the court momentarily. This production brought to you in part by Wireless Zone, your Verizon authorized retailer, located in Dunn's Corners next to Dunkin' cell phone sales, service, and repair. WesterlyTee.com, local t-shirt store making fun tees. Go to WesterlyTee.com to see their growing list of designs. Williams will cross midcourt with it for the Bulldogs. Early 8-point deficit. Rexus has it, gives it off to Aldrich underneath, and takes it strong to the hoop, but can't finish. Bulldogs are having a tough time finishing here early. In the corner. Works off a pick. Kicks out. That's still going to be number 0, Brennan. Fade away from the baseline. Tough shot. Good defense of the Bulldog, but Patriots able to knock it back out, and an open 3-pointer. Good for the Patriots. The offensive rebound, the good look. The open 3 and the execution. Bulldogs try to answer and cannot from 3-point range, and now the Patriots with an early 11-point advantage have possession. Momentum, and that's a late dish. Beautiful pass underneath. You're going to see another timeout not long from now if the Patriots continue at this pace. Well, they are clicking on all cylinders in offense. They're in sync. Beautiful passing. Bulldogs need an answer. Hammond goes away from the pick. All the way to the hoop. Uses his right at the end. Might not have had to. Doesn't go. Patriots look to extend. And it hasn't been just one. Number 0 to the hoop. Good. Without defense. Luke Brennan with ease. And dejected Bulldog squad at the moment. Did not expect to be in this position here tonight at home versus a team with a equal or worse record, more losses in fact, but sits one game ahead technically in games played. Bottom line, an equal team on the books. These are must wins if you want to get into the playoffs, period. Short-handed or not, you gotta at least stay with them early and not get too big of a hole. Nice play by Williams, got a 3-point opportunity by the way. That's been the issue. one tough quarter and then 3 good quarters, and you're unable to make up for that one tough one in its entirety. We got 48 seconds left here. Only a 13-point deficit. He caught one more into it here, and he does. 12. So the Bulldogs 13. So the Bulldogs are answering one. 21-9. Pick off the inbound. Williams again. Just can't quite finish. That would have been nice for the Bulldogs. They catch a couple hangers for the Patriots. First one doesn't go. Second one does. 36 seconds to go, and just like that. Pass picked off. Patriots have it. They get the kick call. Bulldogs have yet to find a hot hand, per se. Williams the most active and all around, and the Bulldogs right there with a chance. Aldridge off the inbound, straight up, fouled from behind, and a chance for a 3-point play. Big play for the Bulldogs. Free throw is good, so he completes the 3-point effort. We're at the 20-second mark. Hamlin steps up. All the way to the hoop. 2 defenders blocked. Kick popped back out again to the Patriots. And they now have last shot. 7 seconds. Being coached from the sidelines, and he's going to get tied up. And they call it jump ball before Williams rips it away himself. The arrow conveniently for the Bulldogs, so they force the turnover with 2 seconds left. We'll have possession. Chance to make it single digits if you get a good inbound here. And a nice cutting Hamlin. He's got a shot with a jumper, and it is off the mark. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Bulldogs do a nice job of hanging on there late in the first quarter to keep themselves alive in this one. The score, Portsmouth Patriots 23, your Westerly Bulldogs 12. We'll be right back, folks. All right. We are back as the men hit the court. Bulldogs, of course, looking to stop a 3-game skid here. Right the ship and get themselves headed in the right direction for the last third of the season. Of course, the most important third, but these are the dark days of winter. And when you're playing opponents that you have a shot at, you got to capitalize. It's just unfortunate this Bulldog team is not at 100%. Still need to steal as many as you can when the opportunity presents itself. Portsmouth, number 1 with it. Looking for room underneath. Passes down low. Pumping on it. Jumps early. Nice head fake and doesn't finish, but tips it back in himself. For the Patriots, number 2, Carson Kanini, making his presence felt here in the first quarter as well. Williams with it, thinks about it, gets it back to Hamlin. He takes the deep 3. And that goes for the Bulldogs. That's what the Dogs they needed. Down by 10 now, 25-15. Might jump start the offense a little bit. And Portsmouth looks to answer and does. Right in front of the dog pound in the heart of Federico Gymnasium. The Patriots match threes with the Bulldogs. Seemingly have been able to prevent any kind of momentum for the Bulldogs. Has been short-lived. Hamlin with a baseline three, no good. Rebound tipped long. Aldridge comes up with it. And it's going to be a whistle. It's going to be away from the ball against Portsmouth. Portsmouth's third team foul. Plumpton will inbound it for the Bulldogs. Hamlin head fake creates a lot of space straight to the hoop. Double clutch good. Nice move. Hamlin coming out with a high end in the second quarter. Hamlin on the ball, picked off momentarily, slides through. Nice defense on the perimeter. Down on the baseline and blocked from behind. Hamlin with power. He has come out with an agenda here in quarter number 2. And that's why he's our tip man when Samo is not around. Jumper from the baseline off the inbound, no good. Hamlin with the rebound. And Rextis, that's going to be a blocking foul, fortunately, for the Bulldogs. Rextis slightly out of control into the defender, did not have his feet planted. Foul goes against the Patriots, that's going to be their fourth. And Rextis will inbound under his own hoop. Gets it outside to him. Trying to create space, jumper, free throw line, no good. Rebound, Bulldogs. Kick it outside, three-pointer, tapped in, this one's no good. And Rextis with the foul, 3 chances for the Bulldogs, still lose. And the Bulldogs come away with it again, 4 chances, sets up, makes himself comfortable and can't finish. 5 chances the Bulldogs have at finishing, and he picks it off Hamlin, strips them, and finally the Bulldogs finish, make it 6. But this persistent Bulldog squad starting to steal a little energy. Portsmouth coach says no, calls a timeout. Bulldogs are within less than 10 for the first time in a while, down by only 9 as their cheerleaders hit the court. And this is where home court advantage starts to take place. You need energy, you need a little bit of momentum that's got to be created on the floor. And the Bulldogs have finally been able to get a little spark here. And again, they are playing short-handed. Samo is 1-2 with Romello Hamlin on this squad as far as who touches the ball the most. So to have him unavailable, I got excited early. As I said, he was warming up. But again, we have no idea the extent of the delay until his return. So Coach Gleason, in the meantime, cooking up plans and schemes and different ways for this Bulldog offense to attack and doing a nice job. It seems to take them about a quarter to get their opponent kind of leveled up and figured out. And by then, it's how much are you down by? Last game, it was 17-2. The offense was stymied in the first quarter. It wasn't that bad this time. They had 11 on the board. But again, outplaying them in the second quarter thus far. So this Bulldog squad looking to just move forward with the energy they got going coming out of the timeout. Rextis on the ball. And the Patriots cross the court underneath quick, and that is going to be too strong. Bulldogs will take the rebound. Rextis has it, and he'll cross midcourt with it. Kyan pass to Hamlin. Shakes his defender, and good from about 17. Hamlin doing it all over offensively. Bulldogs within 7. And that pass almost picked off by Hamlin. He'll get whistled. A little too much of the arm there, landed awkwardly. Bulldogs have a few they can kill, so. So, Portsmouth out of a groove offensively. They were in sync to start this thing, but the Bulldogs have definitely disrupted their flow. Head fake at the free throw line. Nothing there. They reset. Top of the key, deep three. And it is no good. Bulldog rebound. A chance to cut in further. Hamlin across. Rexus with it. Crossover. Baseline. Top of the key, Aldridge. He's going to go over to the hoop with a double clutch. Shanny is fouled. He'll get 2 free throws. And the Bulldog offense on attack here. First of 2 is up and spins out. Live on the release, number 15 isn't a mystery anymore. That's Tyler Brayman entering the game. Thank you for the heads up. And the second is good. So the Bulldogs, closest they have been, down to 6 here. And they'll press. And almost able to come away with it. Rex just out of bounds it goes. So the Patriots will have to inbound again. Bulldog defense all over the place here in the second quarter. 4 minutes to go. And again, they got a hand on the inbound, and Rex just comes away with it. Spots up from right there, 3, no good. Rebound, Aldridge goes back up with it, and it is good. The Bulldogs able to steal another 2. Within 4. This Patriot team out of sync, throws it out of bounds. Bulldogs will take the turnover. I'm shocked there's no timeout. There's the coach calling timeout. And the gym is on their feet. Momentum, energy, all on the side of the Bulldogs. Trail by 4. Possession arrow in their favor. Cheerleaders on the court. Music playing. Home court advantage, in full effect here now. I don't know what Coach Gleason wants to change at the moment. Maybe just keep his players up and moving because they are in a rhythm. Hamlin defensively, everybody really are getting their hands in the passing lane, causing deflections and steals all over the place. That's what wasn't happening in quarter number 1. In fact, it was quite the opposite. Portsmouth came out passing well, in sync, in transition. Not the case here in the second. 3-pointer, open, Brayman, free baseline doesn't go. That rebound gets knocked down to the floor, and the Bulldogs are going to get whistled on the wrist by Aldrich. So Portsmouth with the ball down by 4. And the Bulldogs trapping. Patriots able to break it. And he gets inside and can't finish. Rebound. Bulldogs. Rex is all over the place here tonight. And that gets knocked out of bounds. It is saved. It is. What an effort by one of the Patriots. That's a possession lost by the Bulldogs. Fortunately, they don't convert, and Hamlin has it. Plumpton to the corner. Rexness. Aldrich with it. He's going to go up strong with the right, and he is fouled. He'll get 2 more. He knows how to earn his way to the charity stripe. Bulldogs trail by 4 with 2 free throws upcoming. 3:05 to go in quarter number 2. These games here, they're resume builders. You need a win like this on your resume, shorthanded against adversity, which this Bulldog teams had to deal with. First free throw is good, live on the release. 3-point ball game. Bulldogs down by as much as 14. 2-point ball game. Aldrich, a big part of it. Bulldogs trail 28-26. Like I said, down by as much as 14. They have made up 12 points. Travel, Bulldogs ball. They got this offense so out of sync and nervous at the moment. They only have, I think, 4 of them. Aldrich, open 3. Doesn't go. Long rebound. And that is going to go off of the Bulldog, and the Patriots will inbound. I do believe the Patriots started the quarter with 23, somewhere around there, 24. They've only scored 4 or 5 points. That's just fantastic defense right there. Flying through. Those passes were easy baskets in quarter number 1, and one way or the other, the Bulldogs are putting a halt to that this entire second quarter. Great adjustment by the coaches, great effort by the players. Williams on the ball, 2.5 to go in quarter number 2. Off the pick. Raymond, top of the key. And that one gets picked away. Steele gets it up ahead. Rex just finishes. Bulldogs tie the game. Tie ball game here in quarter number 2 as the Bulldogs saw a 14-point deficit in quarter number 1. Wow, what an answer. They're able to erase it in its entirety. A Bulldog foul on the play, foul number 6. Patriots inbound from mid-court, looking for some kind of an answer. Kick out 3, open baseline. Doesn't go, air ball, but they do get the retrieval, and they're going to go to the hoop with it, and that one spins up and in, number 1. Hot in the first quarter, first time I said his name in the second, that's Lucenti. Williams is going to challenge, and that one comes up short. 30 for the Patriots, 28 for the Bulldogs. We got a game here tonight, folks. Hamlin on the ball, challenges, loses it underneath. Still tries a crazy reverse, doesn't go. Bulldogs fighting for the rebound amongst themselves. Patriots end up with it. And to the free throw line, the Patriots will go as the Bulldogs are in the penalty.
Westerly 7. On the line for the Patriots. Number 1, Tom Lucenti. Edward for the Patriots. Number 15, Tyler Hurd.
It's 1-1. This is live. First one's good. 3-point game. And it is good. Bulldogs ball, trail by 4, 1.5 minutes to go in the half. Hamlin kicks it back out to Brayman, who takes it down the baseline. Nice kick late to Williams. Who Rex just fouled. No, he waves off the shot, goes it on the floor. And that's a shame. He would have finished the 3-point play. To the line, he'll go for 2. Correction, he'll go for 1-1. Got to earn the second. Front end is good. Cuts it back down to 3. And in the end, both of them brings it to a 2-point game, Patriot ball. Bulldogs back off on D. Defense in the gym. And to the hoop he goes with it. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound. Unchallenged rebound, really. And the Bulldogs end up with it. They miss both. Rex just has it. With a chance to tie or take the lead. Kick back. Aldridge, 3. Good! The Bulldogs have the lead from down 14. They climb the mountain in a quarter. Make it all up and have their first lead here since 2-0. 33 Bulldogs, 32 Patriots. Under a minute to go in the first half. Down by 13 to start the quarter. They're up by a point. That is one heck of a quarter for the Bulldogs. And the Patriots able to stick a 3. Grab the lead back and at least put a pin in it for the moment. Bulldogs can hold for last shot, 20 seconds to go. Williams with it. Again, they can tie or take the lead. They're not in a rush, they're down to 10. We get it to Aldridge, he shoots the fade away. And it rims out, but Brayman, there's a whistle on the floor. Brayman came away with the offensive rebound. So the Bulldogs are going to get a chance at the free throw line, I believe, here for 1-1. 5 seconds to go. If you can hit them both, we'll have a tie ball game here. Tyler Brayman, number 15. I'm glad I was made aware of his identity. He had a big part in this one here. Front end is off the mark. Bulldogs rebound loose. And Patriots end up with it. They have 1 second. And that is going to do it for the first half. And what a half it was. 2 completely different quarters. Right now the score, Portsmouth Patriots 35. Your Bulldogs down by only 2 at 33. We're going to take a break and we'll see you for what half.
The Washington Trust Community Skating Center in the heart of downtown Westerly is a great spot to take the family for some old-fashioned fun. The 12,000 square foot rink has real ice to try out some of your signature moves.
Think I've been here before. I know that I must have met you in a past life. Got my heart on the floor. Go slow. Keep me falling for you all night. Tell me now, you're the one I've been dreaming about for my whole life. Had you on my mind. Oh, hear the sound of your voice in the crowd, calling my name. Yeah, you captivate. Oh.
This is our 12th season that we've been open. It's a great service to the community. We have a lot of people come out and skate, as you can see in the background here. We have public skate. We run a youth hockey program for children ages 5 to 17. We run a curling program as well. You can drop in and learn how to curl and play in the league. Lots of programs here. We also have pickup hockey. You can come and play pond hockey, helmet, gloves, skates, and stick. And we also have stick and puck time where you can come and shoot around. Come check us out.
Having a fun time down here?
Absolutely. Are you girls?
Yeah, definitely. Having really fun.
Yeah, is this your first time here?
No. Yeah.
My first
Plenty of
time.
times.
Hey, your first time?
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been here plenty of
Are you an expert now?
Almost.
How do you like the skating rink?
It's very good. It's kind of hard when you start, but you get used to it.
You guys enjoying it?
Yeah. I always have fun. We've got two more out. They're over there. We've got two more out on the ice. But yeah, they're pretty good. We're okay, but we have a lot of fun.
So, how many times have you been here?
This year, I think this is my 6th time.
6 times?
Yeah. Frequent flyer.
Yeah, do you like it?
I do. I just recently got my own skates.
Oh, you bought skates, huh?
Yeah, for Christmas.
Me too.
Him as well.
You guys like to tap in? What'd you say?
Yeah, we're like kind of brothers.
Oh, you
I'm
guys are together?
sweating. Ooh, it's almost too much to take. Baby, you captivate me. Ooh, with you's where I wanna stay. Baby, you captivate me. Tell me now, you're the one I've been dreaming.
Come on down and try a centuries-old winter sport under the sun or stars and start your own family tradition. Greg Pettis, Westerly News.
Calling my name, yeah, you captivate. Oh.
We are back, folks, and we got a ball game ahead of us. 35-33 at the half. We are just seconds away from the start of quarter number 3. A half of 2 quarters, of course, but for the Bulldogs especially, off to a slow start, that's really been kind of a little bit of their baggage in the past few games, is coming off to a slow start. However, an explosive quarter number 2 by the entire team, offensively and defensively, able to overcome a 14-point deficit, bring it all the way back to a 1-point lead at one point. Now they are trailing by only 2 to get things started as the players take the floor. I'm the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing you some Bulldog basketball action. The girls last night on this court were able to snap a 7-game losing streak, and the boys here are looking to snap a 3-game streak on consecutive nights. Hamlin with it. Again, playing shorthanded. Jesse Samo. Nice pass underneath to Hamlin on a give and go, and it does not finish. Patriots try to press. Bulldogs able to get back. And they strip in the middle. Hamlin has it. Nice D for the Bulldogs. Straight to the hoop he goes. Fouled, and it doesn't go, but he'll get 2. So Hamlin will go to the line. Chance to tie this thing. And the first one is good. This one will be live on the release. Bulldogs know, especially coming in shorthanded, free throws are that much more important. Always vital, but even more so. And he completes it. Tie ball game, folks. Williams on the ball. Picked off. Top of the key, runner. Doesn't go. Rebound kicked out. 3-point opportunity. Patriots good. They strike from the far side. Good passing. Second chance opportunity. 38-35 score. Williams has it. Trapped in the corner here looking for help. And he is able to get a hand on it. Player hits the floor. No whistle there. Finally a whistle. Hamlin hit a player. That player hit the floor. I don't know who got called what. Timeout Westerly was the call, wisely called by Coach Gleason to preserve their possession. A little bit sloppy here coming out. We're only 1 minute into quarter number 3, and that was a timeout just to rein things in a little bit. 38-35. Bulldogs will have it coming out of the timeout. And like I said, these are the games on the schedule. They match up. They're near each other in the standings. And to make your mark, get a spot ticket to the playoffs, you got to snag wins when you can, especially if you can do it while you're shorthanded. Watching Jesse Samo warm up, I got to think he's close to returning. But, again, I know nothing of the reason why he's not on the court. Hamlin has it. All the way to the other side of Williams. Baseline. No room for Rafferty. Hamlin. Open. Rextis. 3. Doesn't go. Rebound. Comes into the Patriots. And that is kicked forward. Aldridge comes up with it. The Bulldogs take the turnover. And Rextis late dish. Bulldogs passing. Williams with it inside. Double clutch. Goes in. Nice shot. After a lot of passing, maybe one too many, Williams is able to finish. Bulldogs down by 1, and Patriots unable to convert. Bulldogs have it. Pushing, Rextis. Nice pass, no look to Williams. Kick out to Hamlin, back to Rextis' corner. And with confidence all the way across the court. Hamlin has it. Working on his defender. Wide open, Rextis in the corner. He's finding spots to be open and be a part of this. That's going to go against Aldridge. A little aggressive on the rebounding opportunity, so the Patriots will take possession, leading by 1. 6 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Life doesn't get easy for the Bulldogs. And right on, it makes life very difficult for the Portsmouth Patriots here, though, I'll tell you that. And this one's up and long. Patriots end up with the offensive putback. So I'm looking forward in the Bulldogs schedule, and that is wild off the Bulldogs. What a save by number 4 quarterback Neil Tulson. That's going to be Patriots ball, leading by 1 at the moment here. 5:33 to go, quarter number 3. They have a couple games coming up. Obviously, discounting Bishop Hendricken, where they face obviously Portsmouth here tonight, Cranston East, Cumberland. These are games this Bulldog team needs to win. This is just where they've put themselves in a position. They need to win not even just like one of those games. They probably should pick them all up if they want to get into the playoffs and not by the seat of their pants. So step one right here today, short-handed, Rafferty 3, no good. And deep 3 by Hamlin, that one doesn't go either. Bulldogs doing a nice job offensive boards-wise tonight, I got to say. They've had a lot of second chance opportunities. They've done so-so on those. To the hoop, blocked on D by Rex. Just made his point all over the court here tonight. And Rafferty's going to get whistled there. Patriots will inbound. Tolson with it to the floor. And they're going to call a whistle on that. And that was incidental, I thought. And it was. The Bulldogs will take possession. Hamlin will inbound to Williams. Neither team in a rhythm or flow whatsoever here in the second half. Choppy thus far. We're in the same spot we were when we started, a one-point game. Hamlin to Williams. Head fake back to Hamlin. All the way to the corner. Williams takes it himself. Scoop up and doesn't go. Gets the rebound. There's a whistle on the floor. It's going to go against the Bulldogs. So the Patriots will take it. And the Bulldogs will miss the opportunity. Patriots nursing a one-point lead here. Halfway through the quarter number 3. We're going to away from the Tolson pick. All the way to the hoop he goes. Doesn't finish, but they got the offensive board. Put back, no good. Williams comes away with it. He's done a lot of the dirty work, as he always does. So a lot of the unmentionables, he finally shoots it. And it goes, obviously, but the whistle was beforehand against the Bulldogs. So they're starting to get quite a few fouls here early on in the third as a team. Correction, they only have 3. Defense is a chant. There is none there. Wide open 3, and it falls. Number 5 for the Patriots, Adam Canini, a freshman, nails the wide open 3 and makes the score 43-39 Portsmouth. Crossover by Williams all the way to the hoop. Runner blocked from behind. Aldridge 3, and that doesn't go either. Bulldogs have gone a little bit cold here offensively. And there's a whistle, a little too physical there under the hoop. And Portsmouth with their hands up innocently. Got to wait for the final ruling. It's going to go against the Bulldogs. Two players got tangled up, hit the floor, no ill intent. Just run-of-the-mill foul away for the ball, but another one for the Bulldogs. That's going to be their 4th team foul. Got to start to pay attention. There's still 3 minutes to go in this quarter. You don't want them shooting free throws the whole 4th. At the same time, you do take your foot off the gas. Defense has kept you in this ball game. That's for 17-year coach Gleason to figure out, and me to just tell you how it worked out. Deep 3, top of the key, is good. Can't leave them that open. 2 wide open 3-point attempts by the Patriots consecutively, converted consecutively. 6 straight points by the Patriots, and now it's a 7-point deficit. 3 minutes to go, quarter number 3. Bulldogs need to stop the bleeding. Hamlin, crossover 3, created space. Beautiful shot. There's the answer they needed. There's their leader. Drills the 3 they needed to keep them right in this thing. And that is not a travel while they got fortunate with a whistle was on. Against the Bulldogs, unfortunately, because I do believe Tolson traveled seconds after. So the Patriots inbound underneath. All the way across the court. Back, top of the key, deep. Works off a pick, no roll. Open 3, no. They're looking from deep. He takes it and doesn't go. 3 is not a charm. Bulldogs get the rebound. It's a good thing, and Williams pushes it up the court. Gives it back to Hamlin. 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. Hamlin with a little delay, and he is blocked out of bounds. Bulldogs will get another shot. Shot clock remains. Williams will inbound it from underneath their own hoop. And they flip it over the top to Hamlin. Rextus. And he kicks back outside. And the little scoop doesn't go for the Bulldogs, and there's another foul, a weak one from behind, a frustration foul, and they're getting into trouble here now. They got 16 fouls, 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Take a note, folks, to see if that matters. This team could be in the penalty in the third quarter. Yeah, this team knows a little better than that. That was a frustration foul and really put the Bulldogs' backs against the wall as far as this goes. They didn't have to go. Patriots looking for space. Kick outside, open, 3, 14. Done it before, does it again. They've hit about 5 in a row, and they have found open spots to do it. They're starting to lay it on a little bit here. 49-42, it's only a 7-point game. Seemingly a long time since the Bulldogs have had an answer. Aldridge tries to take it himself. Double clutch. He gets fouled on the way up, and he'll get 2 free throws. Stop the bleeding, Griffin Aldridge. Energy and momentum in favor of the Patriots. We still have a very close game here, folks. Foul numbers concern me. From here out, the Patriots will start out with a 1-1. And we still got an entire quarter to go, so. Underneath the hoop, the Bulldogs are pressing. 5-point ball game as Aldridge converts them both. And a little ball fake, reverse scoop, goes. Acrobatic shot for the Patriots. Right now, offensively, everything's working. And a little dribbling mishap turns into a turnover. And that little delay turns into 2 more for the Patriots. So from Griffin Aldridge hitting 2 to the free throw line, the Patriots buried two field goals just like that with 4 more. Timeout, Westerly on the floor, 48.7 to go. Quarter number 3, and the Patriots 53, Bulldogs 44. Now down by 9, just down long ago. It was a 1-point ball game. Cheerleaders take the floor for the Bulldogs as they try to cook something up. This production is brought to you in part by WesterlyTea.com, local t-shirt store making fun tees. Go to WesterlyTea.com to see their growing list of designs. Wireless Zone, your Verizon authorized retailer, located in Dunn's Corners next to Duncan. Cell phone sales, service, and repair. So Coach Gleason's got to try to get something cleaned up offensively. Just not in sync. And you've seen this team, it's in the streakiness that has occurred thus far this season. And after erasing a 14-point deficit all the way back to a 1-point lead, it'd be devastating to end up on the losing end. And right now they find themselves back down 9, so they've worked their way. 24-point swing from down 14 to up 1 to down 9. It's a lot of back and forth basketball. Williams with it, under a minute. To the hoop, he goes strong, and he is fouled. He'll get a couple free throws. Bulldogs fortunately hitting their free throws. Front end is good. Bulldogs are shooting pretty well from the free throw line here tonight. And second doesn't go. Hamlin with the rebound though, and it gets knocked out of bounds. stays with the Bulldogs. So let's see if they can notch off an extra few points here. Hamlin with it. Underneath finds Aldrich. They collapse on him though, and he loses it. Gonna call him for what? They travel on the rollover more than likely. Regardless, Portsmouth has it. 26 seconds to go in a quarter that has not gone the way the Bulldogs would have liked. Coach Gleason is extremely unhappy. Needs a little deciphering of the call. Patriots will inbound. Bulldogs press. They try to trap, and they do. Plimpton to Hamlin. From behind, he gets pushed around a little bit there and fouled. So the Bulldogs will hold possession. .20 ticks to go in the third quarter. 8-point deficit. Bulldogs set to inbound Williams. And over the top, Hamlin has it. Aldrich waiting to assist. He does. Not much room on the cut. He takes it himself. Hamlin with a right-handed scoop. Quick two for the Bulldogs. 5 seconds left. Don't foul. Can't foul. And they misses the way up, and that is going to put an end to the third quarter, and the Bulldogs 47, the Patriots 53, as the Bulldogs trail by 6. We'll be back for the fourth quarter, folks. All right, folks, let's do this. Quarter number 4. Bulldogs right there, hanging in there, 47-53. Bulldogs trail by 6. Not impossible at all. We saw the Bulldogs in a one-quarter time erase a 14-point lead and turn it into a 14-point deficit and turn it into a 1-point lead. 1 quarter, 15-point swing. They only need 6 here. Portsmouth starts with a Hamlin on the ball. One thing, problem is I do believe Portsmouth is in the penalty, although not up on the scoreboard. We'll get to the bottom of that. Trail 3-point attempt. Wow. Wild shot. Doesn't go. Bulldogs will take it. Aldrich has it, sees the lane, takes it, and goes one little extra pump, doesn't quite get there. Number 23, Kyan gets the rebound, goes up with it, no good. Aldrich another one. Kicks out to Hamlin. Pick. Hamlin open jumper. Free throw line doesn't go. Number 23 for the Bulldogs, another one, and finishes. Holy smokes, folks. DeLuca Kyan with the 4th chance opportunity. The persistence pays off for the Bulldogs. Poor rebounding for the Patriots, 53-49. Across the court, number 14 has been not afraid to shoot from 3-point range, and they keep getting it to him. Works his way in, travels on the way, I thought so. He disagrees. Bulldogs will absolutely take the turnover here in the 4th. Dog pound on their feet. It's time for a comeback victory here at Federico Gymnasium. You can feel it in the air. Kick out, open, Williams. And that over the front end of the rim and in, and he earned that one. He has been working hard all night. on and off the ball, away from the ball, with the ball. He has the ball in his hands a lot, folks. He lets things create and distributes. Nails a huge three-pointer right there, 53-51. And right there, Hamlin picks off the pass. Takes it himself. Good. The Bulldogs are down. The Bulldogs are up by 1. Just like that, within 2 minutes, a 7-point swing. Holy smokes. 3-point chance, doesn't go. Kyan with the rebound, and Williams will take it up the court. Bulldogs with a 1-point lead. Under 2 minutes, and they got the 7-point swing they needed. Difficult shot, and the follow-up for the Bulldogs is good. Plumped in, and a timeout by Portsmouth. This gym is on fire. The players are fired up. Wow, you can't come out for a quarter better than that. Down by 6, and just like that, 2 minutes, boom, you are up by 3, a 9-point run. That is just chaos here in the gym. The cheerleaders for their final installment of the night, and the people getting their admissions worth. For certain. Bulldogs looking to end that 3-game skid in style, short-handed. It's been a hell of an effort. And it's been a hell of a ride. It's been from a long ride up and down. Down 14, up 1, down 9. And now you find yourself back up 3. I'll do the math on that and have it for you next game. We just need a finish here, just under 6 to go. Outside on the perimeter, going straight to the hoop with it from behind, and he goes up too strong. There's a whistle. Who's called for it? Probably Aldrich, I do believe. No, Kyan whistled, which is fortunate. Well, you want to tag an extra one on Aldrich if you don't have to. To the free throw line go the Patriots, number 2. Now the Patriots trailing by the most they have trailed by this entire, well, no, that's not true, this quarter. Down by 2. No, yeah, 3-point deficit, the most they've trailed by this whole game. Now it's 2, and we are live on the release. Patriots are in the penalty, in the bonus, correction. Kyan inbound to Hamlin. They bury both. We got a 1-point ball game. 5.5 to go. They get it ahead to Hamlin. Nice hands. Create some space. Corner open. 3. Doesn't go. Rebound. Comes down. Too many Bulldogs in the area. If that's possible, it's going to be a jump ball. Bulldogs fight for it. They're going to keep it this time. Next one goes to Portsmouth. Going to capitalize here. They're going to get whistles for the foul, travel, something. It was definitely a travel if it wasn't a jump ball. So the Bulldogs will hold that arrow. I'd rather have the arrow. And from behind, Hamlin. He gets whistled, and nobody on the court likes it. And just like that, you go to the free throw line. That is the problem with 7 fouls in the third quarter. Aggressive defense and all those whistles, there's a difference. There's a fine balance. It's going to make it tough on this Bulldog squad to find that balance defensively without making things easy on the Patriots and without giving them multiple trips to the line. It's a 1-on-1 scenario. We are live on the front. He's got to earn the second, and he does so. Tie ball game here. Second one's true, and the Bulldogs will inbound down by 1 again. They have definitely trailed for the heavy majority of the game, but have never gone away. 3-pointer, it's good! In front of the dog pound! Huge shot for the Bulldogs. Patriots no-look pass underneath, trying for a quick answer. Great job by the D. And a nice pass underneath, blocked by the Bulldogs. Outside, open 3. And that goes for the Patriots. No one is going away. Buckle up, folks. It's down to 4.5. Patriots with a 1-point lead. And apparently their record's being even is there for a reason. And number 23, Kyan, three-pointer, no good. He was the guy who hit the last one, and wow, that's a wise play by a senior athlete, Lance Williams, leaping out of bounds and throwing it off of a Patriot. Bonus possession for the Bulldogs as they trail by one halfway through the fourth quarter here. Playing in the penalty the entire fourth quarter, playing shorthanded without one of their best players. Making no excuses. They have 3 games in the next 4 that I have marked that they really need to win. At least 2 of crossover. 3 doesn't go. Rebound Patriots. I'd in reality like to see it all 3, but I would love to have seen them full strength for it. Patriots have it with a 1-point advantage. We are exactly halfway through the fourth. Hamlin on the ball, nice pass underneath, a little too deep, kick it out. Running, front rim, another offensive rebound though, so they'll reset, yep, from the top. Number 1, open 3, and it's off the mark. The Bulldogs got to secure a rebound, and they can't. Patriots, chance number 4, across the court. He had a chance at an open 3, to the hole he goes up strong. Man, oh man, the Bulldogs lucky that the Patriots are cold. And number 21 for the Bulldogs can't finish the open layup. And the pass picked off by Hamlin. Does he do it himself? No, behind the back pass. And he is fouled on the floor, but they'll take it. That's all right. No look over the shoulder pass by Hamlin. That was a fun one. 1-point ball game. Bulldogs have the ball. Possession arrow in favor of Westerly. Patriots are in the bonus. Rextus has it. Williams up top. Underneath, reverse, no good. Fouled, though, to the free throw line. Kyan will go with a chance to tie and or take the lead for the Bulldogs. We are now under 3. It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get any more hard fought than this, let me tell you. First one's off the front of the rim, no good. See if the Bulldogs can capitalize, even things up here. We are live on the release. Second is, spins out, doesn't go, and they trail by 1 with under 3. And number 1 on Hamlin, spin move, finds some space, doesn't go. Hamlin rips down the rebound, and it is a jump ball on the way down. The Bulldogs will keep it. Talk about giving it your body. Romello Hamlin flipping all around. Gets the Bulldogs, maintains possession for Westerly. Both teams are in the bonus. Here we go, 2:39 of high-octane, intense, game on the line, everything matters basketball. Williams has it for the Bulldogs. Hamlin, back to the top. Rextus. Back to Hamlin. Works off of a pick, not a lot of space. Portsmouth does well with it, nowhere to go. Jumps in, finds someone underneath late, and it doesn't go. But the kick out goes to Aldrich. It ends up back in Rextus' hand. And Williams has it. The Bulldogs have another chance with a fresh shot clock. And he is fouled on the floor. He will go to the free throw line regardless. 1-1 for Williams here, who has had a good night from the free throw line thus far. We are now at the 2-minute mark. Seems like every time I revisit it, 1 less minute to go. Front end, no good. Bulldogs can't tie this thing, and they don't get the rebound. The Patriots look to extend. number 1, Lucenti, and he is fouled, and he will now go to the free throw line. And I don't know if they're in the double bonus yet or not. Westerly's 10th, if that's correct, and that means he'll get 2. And now free throw shooting could kill you. Senior Calvin Lucenti. Front end is still a 1-and-1, but he earns it back. 2-point ball game. $1:57 to go. Second free throw, good. Clutch free throw shooting by Lucenti. Hamlin has it. Bulldogs trail by 3. Have trailed by as much as 14. Works off the pick. Kyan with it. Gets the cutting Aldrich up and finishes. Nice play by the Bulldogs. Trail by 1. A minute and a half to go. Lucenti with it for the Patriots. Off the pick. Nice job getting through the first. They switch. Aldrich on the ball. Now Williams. To the hoop, late. Texas gets a hand on it. Number 0 with the 3, and it spins out. Kyan with the rebound. Bulldogs got a shot here. $1:15 to go. $1:10. Down by 1. Aldrich has it, top of the key. Hamlin working. Down underneath, not a lot. They're going to whistle something on the floor, and he's going to get a chance to do it from the stripe. I'll tell you what, with a score like this and pressure like this and a crowd on their feet, it is not charity. You got to have ice in your veins. Trying to get this elusive 60-second point. They've had 3-4 chances at it from the field and from the field and on the line. Hamlin gets it for the Bulldogs. We're tied up, and he gets a second free throw. Live on the release, 54 ticks to go. 62-62. Erase everything that's happened. Front end doesn't go. Rebounds up, and Kyan gets. We have a whistle. It's going to be against the Luka Kyan, and that's going to bring the Patriots down to the other end of the floor. It could be a long minute, remember, folks. Both teams, any illegal contact, they go to the stripe. 62-62, and now with no ticks off the clock there, a foul, and the Patriots will have another chance to take the lead. Senior Conhini on the line. Front end is no good, but they get the rebound. They put it back up, and no good, and we have a whistle dead. It was 2, that's why. They're in the double bonus, and we'll be live on this release. So front end, no good. Second, good. They'll be down by 1 as Williams takes it up court, gets it to Hamlin. Bulldogs have been in this position all night long. 3-pointer by Rex, this doesn't go. Griffin had a hand on a chance at the rebound. We have whistles. We have a timeout called maybe on the floor. We do. Wisely called by the Portsmouth Patriot coach. And what a game, what a game, what a game. We have 42.9 ticks to go. You look at the scoreboard, everything in favor of the Patriots at the moment. They have a 1-point lead. They have possession on the court. They have the possession arrow. They're in the double penalty. Take that all the way. Coach Gleason writes up a nice play defensively. There's been turnovers beyond turnovers this game, folks. You can call it great defense at times, absolutely. These guys have worked hard. You can call it a little bit of sloppy offense at times. Either way, the odds of a turnover and a score here aren't that bad at all, folks. Bulldogs came out in the quarter down by 6 and turned it into a 7-point swing within a minute and 48 seconds and had the lead. So trailing by 1, Patriot ball. Bulldogs look for one final swing here in this game. Patriots using every last second. And that's what they're going to want to do here. They're going to want to use every last second and force a foul by the Bulldogs, knowing that they're going to get 2. There's no sense in reality of shooting if you don't have to. Bulldogs press and almost get the turnover. Nice job by a diving Patriot. Cross midcourt, dial it back. And ball comes loose. Didn't see the Bulldog behind them. Jump ball. They're going to keep it, but that means the Bulldogs get the next one. So with only 15 seconds wasted, the Bulldogs now have the possession arrow, I believe. I want to see it switch. Not at the free throw line. It had to have been a jump ball. There you go. So that could matter too now, folks. Just like that, take one of those pros away from the Patriots. They're going to force the foul. They're kicking it back. How long do the Bulldogs wait? Aldrich on the ball. How long do you wait? 25. And he does it right then. I don't even think he wanted to. So they're going to get 2. The Bulldogs got to hope they hit 1. Either way, it's a one-possession game. 23.5 to go. Clutch free throws here. Front end is good. They have hit the ones they have needed to hit, folks. Timeout on the court. Coach Gleason with a attack plan for a miss here and an attack plan for a make. Got to have 2 plays set so the Bulldogs can snap into action either way. No more vital timeout than the one we have at hand here. Bulldogs trail only by 2 and need to go the length of the court, so the clock means nothing. They could, but why would they wait until last shot, trailing by 2? And all of those pros and bonuses I was giving Portsmouth were only 20 seconds further. The Bulldogs trail by 1 less. They're down by 2. That possession arrow is now in their favor, and everyone's in the double penalty. So they've knocked off a lot of those boxes, checked them off already. Now with 23 and a half seconds to go, they just got to finish it. There's the buzzer. As I run out of ideas, Coach Gleason finishes his. Again, we are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, folks. This production brought to you in part by Wireless Zone and WesterlyT.com. So apparently we're starting here at the free throw line. So I don't know why the jump ball arrow switched if they're getting free throws. Two free throws for number 5. Oh, yes. Hits both. Hamlin with it. 3-point game. Nice reverse by Romello Hamlin. Bulldogs trail by 1. Timeout again. Yeah, I lost track of where we were coming out of the last one. But a great transition bucket for Hamlin there after Portsmouth hits both clutch free throws. Bulldogs again are going to be stuck in this foul, one to foul thing, and they got to do it quick this time. 13.6 to go, which is going to put Portsmouth on the line for 2 more. And the Bulldogs again are going to be at worst down 3, 1 possession, going to stick at 3, or they're going to be only down 2. Coach Gleason cooking up whatever he can here. What a night it has been here at Federico Gymnasium. A short-handed Bulldog squad leaving it all on the floor. What an evenly matched squad we have out there. If we were at full strength, it would be a different story, I do believe. Clearly. But we are here today with who we are here with. Portsmouth inbound. Quick foul. 12 seconds to go, and that is going to put Portsmouth on the free throw line. 12 ticks to go. Only wasted a second there. Force them to make their free throws. Luke Brennan, the senior, makes the first. And they have done that, to say the least here, folks. Portsmouth's made their free throws. They're going to force a three-point attempt, or maybe still time to take it to the basket hard, maybe get fouled, and do this all over again. It doesn't go. We got a 2-point game. Hamlin has it. Could come down to this, folks. Swings around, directs this. Williams with it. 5 seconds. Are they going to get off anything good at all? And they reach in. It gets knocked out of bounds as they foul. They are. The Bulldogs are going to get a chance from the free throw line with 3 seconds to go and seemingly nothing working on offense right there. They were running themselves into a big problem, it looked like to me, and running out of time. A foul called, and Hamlin at the line with a chance to tie. Front end is good. Both teams hitting their clutch free throws today. 1-point ball game, 3 ticks on the clock. Free throw is good. Hamlin ties it up from the line. He had to. Folks, 3 seconds on a missed free throw disappears quick. With a game on the line, Romello Hamlin 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And the Portsmouth Patriots have possession with 2.9 ticks to go in the fourth quarter. Tied up 66-66. Bulldogs have possession arrow at this point. Both teams clearly in the penalty. What a basketball game we have had here tonight. A great follow-up to a great Lady Bulldog game here last night. And the boys looking to follow suit and finish this thing. They have trailed by as much as 15, folks. 14. And they have led. Defense is such a tricky situation here with 2.9 to go. If you foul them, they get a free opportunity at the lead, maybe the game. But you can't let them run right by you and shoot, because then you lose the game. So what do? You got to just try to force the most difficult long shot you can without fouling. Easy as that, right? Williams back playing safety. And the inbound shot is going to be a long one. It's not going to be any good. And this one is going into overtime. 4 quarters, not enough. Bulldogs all the way back after 4, knotted at 66. We're going to take a quick break and be back for a 4-minute overtime. And Hamlin buries it from in front of the dog pound. First points of OT, 68-66. Bulldogs grab the first lead in this extra period. 32 minutes were not enough. They add 4. We're going to make it enough. Portsmouth looks to answer. No whistle. Shot is no good, and the Bulldogs press. Kick out. Rextis, 3. And no good. Rebound, Patriots. And there's a whistle underneath. To the free throw line we go. A lot of whistles here tonight. Scrappy performance because there's been a game of some streaks, but neither team has gone on any kind of long run. You really can't when there's a whistle every other play. Here we go, 2 free throws. Let's get at it. Number 0 for the Patriots. Front end good. They are hitting their free throws here tonight, folks. There's no doubting them on that. Fundamentals. They claim there's a 1-point deficit here as the officials get set. Here we go. We are live on release. 3 minutes to go to determine a winner here, or else we just do it again. Hamlin has it. Over to Williams. Up ahead. On the baseline, nice dish to Aldrich, and it comes up short. Great D. And whistled for the foul. That's got to be against all. Oh, yes, it is. Fouled. Aldrich was fouled, and will go to the stripe. Another chance for the Bulldogs to grab the lead. And the Bulldogs can sort of be on the front end of this tug-of-war back and forth thing that's going on all night here. Multiple horns, not sure what the delay is here, the substitutions, but and here we go, Aldrich from the stripe. First one's no good. Live on the second, can the Bulldogs recapture the lead? It's up and good. Bulldogs with a 1-point advantage under 3 minutes to go. Here at home, looking to end a 3-game slide. And a point in their schedule where they can pick up 3, 4 out of 5 games. They really can. If they play like this and add a same old to the mix, and that's length to the core. Aldrich can't finish. There's Hamlin. No whistle. There is a whistle. It's against Portsmouth. Hamlin's fired up. The Bulldogs are fired up. The entire gym is fired up. The Bulldogs with a 1-point lead will have possession. Aldrich underneath. Looking, not there. Kyan is off the mark. Williams with the rebound. Bulldogs with a third chance. A lot of games the Bulldogs have been on the other end of that, giving up too many opportunities. It's not been the case here tonight. Hamlin, step back, great dribbling, created space, doesn't finish. And the Patriots try to come up with a rebound, and they do. That whistle's going to be against the Bulldogs. They're quick to whistle to play rather than a possibility on a jump ball. To this free throw line we go. Bulldogs with a 1-point lead and another minute shaved off of this one. 2:10 to go. Only points the Patriots have in this overtime session is from the free throw line. Front end of this one is no good. So far the Bulldogs have benefited out of both. They've split. Live on the release. We got a whistle. And we're drying off a little spot on the court. Then we'll get back at it. Don't let these kids get into a flow or anything in overtime. Free throw number 2. Off the mark. Bulldogs get the rebound. Huge opportunity here for the Bulldogs. Bounce pass and a beauty by Hamlin. Kyan finishes. Perfect play by the Bulldogs who have a 3-point lead. 2 minutes to go. Momentum on the side of Westerly. And they have worked hard all the way straight to the hoop. And there is a blocking foul called on Hamlin. They're going to get some free throws here. And again, the Patriots trying to stay in this thing from the free throw line. They have no field goals here, I don't believe, in overtime. Hamlin disagrees with the foul. A lot of time conversing. A lot of confusion on the court in general here, folks. I'm not going to be able to explain it to you when they don't even know what they're doing. They finally call a timeout prior to the free throws. Who called it, I'm not certain. I know there's no flow to this overtime, and it's because of the whistles. There's no doubt about that. And now the officials forcing them to get out of their huddle. No timeout call. They're going to retake the court. Officials do not have command of this ball game at all. They have been very confused. 2 free throws, which we were aware. 10's up on the scoreboard. Number 5 looks to get his team 2 points closer. Front end is good. So he was not iced by the delay. This one's live on the release. 2-point ball game. Minute 49 to go, overtime. Second one's good. 1-point game, folks. Rex, it's into Williams. Bulldogs work the perimeter, get it inside Kyan. And that pass is picked off. A second hesitation before he let go of it. Costly. Number 1 with the ball for the Patriots. Spins. Gets cut off, dishes. 3-pointer, far side, no good. But they get the rebound. Second chance. Number 1 has it, takes it to the hoop. The runner fouled on the floor, but he'll go to the line. Lucenti, he's been around from the opening tip till now. One of the key contributors to this Patriot attack, 71-70. Front end is good. He can give this team a 1-point lead if he can connect on both. Bulldogs have the possession arrow. Up and good. The Patriots have the lead. Lead changes in this game. God, they're in double digits with ease. All the way up the court. Dangerous pass. Clifton has it. Tries to get it to Aldridge underneath. He does. Aldridge puts it up and in. Uses his strength so well underneath. Bulldogs 1-point lead. 1 minute to go. Everyone on their feet. Here we go. This is why you came. Overtime. Flip the script here in the final third of the season. All the way to the hoop and another whistle. To the line we will go. It's a good foul in the fact that he didn't let him finish. Make him do it the hard way. They have been doing it the hard way. They have been very good on their free throws here all night long. We're just looking for a miss, and we're not going to get it here. Lucenti solid all day long, all over the court for the Patriots. Live on the release, we got a tie ball game, 49.3 ticks to go. Up, good, Patriot lead again. Williams inbound, Rextus has it, crosses midcourt. Oof, Williams got it, hopping over midcourt. And the pass picked off. Patriots have it. No foul yet. Reach in, and Lucenti is fouled. Number 1. 37 seconds to go. Bulldogs trail by 1. They were just seemingly in control a couple minutes ago with the lead, with them at the line, and how quickly things turn. How many times have they turned this game? The amount of effort put into this thing. Front end is good. 2-point lead. It is still going to be a one-possession game for this Bulldog team, who can fire from three if needed. And you got to figure, the Patriots are due for a miss from the free throw line. I mean, nobody makes everyone. Lucente says, not tonight, my friend, makes another. 3-point game. This Portsmouth team won't go away. And the Bulldogs swing. And there's no foul there. Nice job to avoid it. Williams has it. 25 seconds to go. And Rafferty, 3-point shot. Off the mark long. Patriots have it. And what is a 3-point lead already? And there's a whistle. Timeout on the floor by the Bulldogs, who are now in a very, very difficult position. There is a way. I'm not even going to explain it. What's going to happen is the Patriots are going to come out and try to avoid being fouled for a couple seconds. Bulldogs going to foul them. And they're going to hope that odds take over percentages and Patriots miss a free throw. Possibly both. If that doesn't happen, they got their hands full. It's a two-possession game. If the Patriots are able to convert on either of their free throws, which they will end up on the free throw line here in a few seconds. So what a game, what a game, what a game we've had. It's been back and forth either way. The Bulldogs, their backs are against the proverbial wall at this point now in this one. Coach Leeson trying to cook up some magic here. Bulldogs will press and foul quickly unless someone breaks over the top. They do not. And do they get a break? No, they almost got the steal, and they're still working at it, and they're not even fouling. And finally, they foul with 9 seconds left. They gave themselves a chance at a steal. They had a couple chances at it. I don't look at it as wasted time. They really could have forced a turnover there, and they did had a nice effort at it. Long story short, here the Patriots are at the line with a chance to make it a two-possession game. They got 2 shots at it. And it's number 1, Lucente. He's been the killer all night. And again, he puts a dagger in it, folks. 2-point ball game, 9 ticks to go. 4-point ball game, correction. Looking to make it 5. Bulldogs maybe on a miss and a quick transition bucket. Quick. He doesn't miss. 5. Williams has it. Under 10 to go. Bounce pass, got to shoot, doesn't go. Do you even foul here? Falling, Lucente has it. And that'll do it on this one. What a game we had, folks. The Patriots just a tick too much to the short-handed Bulldogs. Unfortunately, they're short-handed because if they had the full lineup, and I'm not just a homer saying that they would have had enough to overtake it. Great effort by both squads. Bulldogs, you put on a show here for us tonight. Final here today, Portsmouth Patriots 78, Westerly Bulldogs 73. We'll see you next Wednesday, 7 p.m. tip-off, Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. Signing off, folks.